Video. That's filming now.
Yes, it's filming.
Shit.
He's turning it down.
Connection of herself buzz 01. WhatsApp window. Button 1 options.
Shall I turn that off for a moment?
All right. Yeah, you can go ahead there.
Okay. So Didymus, that was beautiful. Do they know it's Christmas? They learnt that song in 5 days. Can you tell me the names of, first of all, the pianists?
The pianist is Alafi Taylor. A-L-A-F-I. Alafi Taylor.
Is he blind?
Totally blind, born blind.
He can play the piano.
Very well.
How did he learn to play the piano so well? Was he blind from birth? Sorry.
Yes, he was blind from birth. Then, I mean, it's just an inspiration here. When you're talented, you go to the piano, you begin to play small, and little by little, those others who are really qualified or who've done it before you will show you some few chords after they discover that you have talent, and then you're at it.
I mean, that was just truly amazing that he can play the piano.
Yeah.
Completely blind from birth.
Completely from birth.
And he learns new tunes, and he learnt that. Do they know it's Christmas in 5 days?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, perfect. Okay, the name of the young lady who was soloist?
Nacelle, N-A-C-E-L, Nacelle Johnson.
Was she blind from birth?
From birth. In fact, she has a very sad story because she was born blind, the father divorced the mother.
Okay. That's tragic then.
Yeah.
It's a tragic story. Do you know how old she is, the young lady?
She's 16, 15, 16 now, yes.
Very challenging, but she has the voice of an angel.
Absolutely. I hope
Okay.
so.
And the guy who was soloist in the Do They Know It's Christmas?
Ali Mansouri.
And what's his story?
The mother gave birth to 3 of them. They're blind.
All 3?
All 3.
Oh my word.
And the father, as usual, ran away. In fact, he went to another country, leaving the mother to struggle with
3 children
3
who were
children.
blind.
But Ali is doing fine. He's very talented, and we're doing our best to make sure we nurture his talent through passage of time.
Okay.
He's doing fine.
So tell me a little bit about the school, the history of the school, the name of the school first of all.
The school is the Milton Margai School for the Blind. It was named after the first Prime Minister, Sir Milton Margai.
Okay. And whereabouts is the school? Which city is it in?
Freetown city, the capital city of Sierra Leone. It is in the western part of the city, Wilkinson Road.
How many children, when the school's full, how many children do you have here?
When the school is full, we have over about 110 children, and we're expecting more, but we really do not have the enough facilities for that. But about 110 children when the
school's full.
Yes.
Okay. And your funding, where does the money come to support the school?
Well, there is an arrangement with the government to give subvention every quarterly. But to be frank, you can see that the current government is willing to help as much as they could, but they're resource limited. And so that subvention sometimes does not come on time. And sometimes we even do not open school on time. And that makes it a little very, very rigorous and difficult.
Funding is challenging here.
Funding is absolutely challenging here. Very much challenging.
That can prove difficult for so many children. Now, some of these children, I understand, live here at the school all the time. They board here at the school? Yes,
well, some of the children suffer a lot of neglect from their parents, who think that maybe they're not going to have a future, and they just discriminate them. I mean, some parents have the blind children. They have a blind child, and amongst them, they have the ones who are sighted. They prioritize educating those who are sighted and leaving the blind person. So when we see that there's so much neglect, we decide to permanently hold those children here. And at the moment, we have 11 who have been orphaned by the Ebola, whose parents have died due to Ebola. So those children, we have to go all out to cater for them. There's a lot of neglect and discrimination outside here for persons with disability, especially people who are blind. And that's a very difficult challenge.
Very, very difficult. And those children will never go home because their parents are now succumb to Ebola. And
Absolutely.
and the
yes.
family, from the extended families, tend to not look after the children if the parents or the children have been linked to a case where there's been Ebola, I understand.
It varies. Some do not care. Some just do not care, but some do. Some aunties could come. Some uncles do care. You know, it just varies out here.
Okay. Well, we need funds here for the Milton Margai School for the blind in Freetown, Sierra Leone. I know people ask for money for many, many things. I think personally, having witnessed the children here singing, they have the voice of angels, that they're doing, they know it's Christmas rendition of the song that Bob Geldof has relaunched again. Yeah. Could be a hit. And it's almost like this school, it's a weird side of the Ebola crisis here in Freetown, Sierra Leone, because the school doesn't have Ebola, its funding stream has dried up. And it's one of those spin-offs that is the fallout from Ebola, is that actually those places that don't have it are not high up on the radar of places that need supporting. But you're doing some wonderful work here, and if we can raise some funds for you in whatever small way across the world, we'll do the very best we can and try and help support the Milton Margai School of Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Yeah, God bless you.
Thank you very much, Didymus. Thank you for talking to me.
We wish you the best of everything in life, and please take our love to your family.
That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you.